drinking it while I
Do you ever take a shot? You just like feel it right in like your testicles, like your nethers. That's like
Yeah, I feel it everywhere in my
how
body.
I felt about that mango.
Donnie, I just love this kitchen table. Where'd you get it?
Thanks, Jason. I picked it up at Vintage Underground, 5817 6th Avenue.
From fine decorative plates to collective beer cans to the toys you loved as a child, there are vintage and unique items everywhere.
Not sure what you're looking for? Stacy will be happy to help you find a perfect gift for someone or just something to treat yourself.
Don't miss their expanded space to the north full of amazing local vendors.
Stop at Vintage Underground in downtown Kenosha today.
Life throws us curveballs, moments when we need to gather, remember, and say goodbye. It's during these times that Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations stands with you.
They offer a wide range of affordable options from traditional funerals to modern celebrations of life. No matter your family's wishes, they can create a meaningful tribute without breaking the bank.
But here's the thing, affordability doesn't mean they cut corners. At Casey Family Options, they believe every life deserves a beautiful send-off.
So when life throws you a curveball, remember, you're not alone. Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations. Affordable care with endless compassion.
Visit them online at caseyfamilyoptions.com or call them today for a free consultation, 262-653-0667.
Hey, Jason, want to help me move this weekend? Hey, don't be that guy.
Your friends do not want to spend all day lugging your crap around for a few beers and pizza.
When you are looking to relocate, call on About Time Moving Systems. They have over 20 years of trusted 5-star experience.
Find them online at abouttimemoving.com. Your friends and your body will thank you.
Today on the Ktown Connects podcast, we connect with Chelsea, the vibrant brand ambassador of the Salon Professional Academy of Kenosha and a private stylist at Hush Beauty Lounge. Chelsea, a mother of 4 who loves tattoos, gardening, and Kenosha's dive bars, brings her passion for beauty and the community to the Ktown Connects podcast. So get ready for some fun stories and some laughs. Cue that music.
Big busy town, right in the middle of the USA, between the New York Harbor and the San Francisco Bay. Well, a wonderful east, a beautiful west, that's the right place to be proud. Sing it so loud of it because we're so proud of it, Kenosha, my hometown. It could be a beauty.
I don't have one this time.
Just opened my public craft beer.
Mine's been open, so.
I'm gonna have to Uber home.
Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with the vivacious Jason.
You know what I was thinking? I'll see what's on Donnie.
What were you thinking?
While that great song was playing by Dropping Daisies.
Yeah, great song.
That theme
Great
song
song.
they gave
Yeah, I
us.
love that song by
Awesome
Dropping
song.
Daisies.
But while they were playing, our guest is over here kind of jamming along.
I saw that. She was kind of dancing.
Now, wouldn't it have been cool if we would have grabbed like clips of like all of our guests and their reactions to the song and put them a little together and made like a little video of all our guests, like boop boop boop.
Yeah.
Doing a little bouncing. And
Yeah, all right. I think we get all of our guests back in and play that song, and we get a video of them bouncing.
all right.
I like this.
You want me to do it
I like
again?
this.
We're not getting all of
Read
them.
it.
though. We'll get most of them. But yeah, okay, all right.
Maybe after a couple of shots, okay? But what a great theme song by Dropping Daisies. You love that song, huh?
That was great.
Yeah, it was a real rocker.
That was a custom song they made for you.
Yes,
huh?
yes,
Awesome.
it was. And
Well, the song was written by an old dude,
Sure.
and they just redid it and rocked it out for us.
Awesome.
it's still number 1 on the charts.
And number 1 in our hearts.
It always will be. It always will be.
That's right, Donnie. And we're recording today at the A Plus Mobility Recording Studio.
Yes, we are. The A Plus Mobility Recording Studio in beautiful downtown Kenosha. A Plus is the area's newest mobility and home medical equipment store. Ashley Knight, one of our good friends, has the knowledge to help you make the right choices for yourself or your loved one. That's A Plus Mobility, 2324 18th Street. Visit their website at aplusmobilitysolutions.com for more and get yourself one of those scooters, one of those recliners. Go down and see Ashley on the north side of Kenosha and take care of yourself or a loved one.
Yeah, I'm sure we're all getting up there in age, and we have our parents are getting up there, and
Yep. I want
grandparents.
one of those scooters.
You can't get down here though. You won't be able to get down the
You
stairs.
have to carry me. Or I need one of those recliners to get up.
Jake, you want to be on a show?
Jason, I got to ask you this.
What's
What's
that, Donnie?
brewing here in the A Plus Mobility Ktown Connect studio?
Oh, Donnie, I am enjoying this delicious amber ale. It's the Amber Sunrise from Public Craft
Ooh,
Brewing.
yummy.
It's a good 5.2%. Nice, tasty to light, not so heavy. It's like a nice flavor, a good flavor to it. I like it. The Amber Sunrise, give it a try down at Public Craft Brewing. They're located in downtown Kenosha at 628 58th Street. They have much more than beer. They have wine and spirits and TVs and
Food,
lots of great
gambling?
food. Wait, what?
Oh, I can't say that.
They sell weed too?
Not yet.
Oh,
not
fuck, okay.
yet. Well, maybe once Lakefront takes over, who knows?
Well, visit their website at publiccraftbrewing.com and get your questions answered.
Yes, please do. Matt, you did a great job there. We're drinking beer that you brewed. So hopefully
Love it,
you guys
love
still
it.
take these coupons since you're a sponsor of the show. But good luck to everybody involved at Public
boy.
Craft Brewing Company.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the show, Chelsea. It is so good to have you on the show. You are the brand ambassador of the Salon Professional Academy on 80th Street and 39th Avenue.
What the hell does that mean?
What, 39th Avenue?
Our brand ambassador.
No, yeah.
Well, we're going to get into that.
Okay,
We're
all
going
right,
to get
okay.
into that.
I'll tell you.
And you're also
Oh, I know where 39th Avenue is.
and you're also a hairstylist at Hush Beauty Lounge.
Correct.
But we're going to take this first segment and kind of just get to know you
Love that.
growing up. So, Chelsea, you were not born in Kenosha.
I am not a native.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness. Well, let's hear
sorry.
this origin story.
I was born in Massachusetts.
What?
Yeah, my mom was there for
What part?
college. Fitchburg. It's about 45 minutes outside of Boston. But yeah, my mom was there for
Boston?
Boston. Yep, my mom was there for college and met my dad, and
Did you meet Johnny Appleseed there?
I could have.
Oh,
I could have.
Did you go to prom with Johnny Appleseed?
No, I didn't go to prom. I told you.
Ah,
That was on the
that was
bonus
on
stuff.
Patreon.
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
yes.
I didn't go to prom.
KTownConnects.com to hear all about that.
So what was it, how long were you there for?
I think I was 6 when we moved.
Okay, so a
back.
good 6 years there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, but
okay.
all my family's still there from that side, so it's
Oh, so you always go back and you visit.
we do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we do.
Okay. Did you know that
Do you drive or fly?
Both.
oh
Okay.
yeah.
How long of a drive is it?
About 17 hours.
one day or you make a little
It depends. Like, are we
okay.
road tripping? Are we
Yeah.
stopping? Are we
Yeah.
having, seeing the
Okay.
sights?
How much
or,
time do you have to
yeah,
blow on
exactly.
it?
Or are we
Okay.
just trying, are we going for a funeral? Do we have to just get there?
Yeah.
All right, so you're about
Donnie
6
loves. He puts a fun at funerals.
We gotta laugh about it.
Yeah.
you're dead.
Jesus.
All right, so you're there till you're 6 years old. Mm-hmm. What happened? Why did you leave? What happened with your family?
Speaking of death, my mom's grandpa died, and
Nice
they came
segue.
back to kind of settle up things, and then my dad fell in love with Wisconsin, and he never left. So
Fell in love
So
with
do you leave your
Wisconsin.
mom and start dating
he
Wisconsin?
brought us to. He brought us to.
He said fell in love. I was like, oh no, it's going to turn.
Yeah, well, no.
But Wisconsin, yeah, okay.
Just Wisconsin. I think the Midwest more so. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's in Illinois now, but yeah, just the Midwest in general.
Do you remember moving when you were 6, or is it kind of just a blur to you?
I don't. I really only remember. I mean, we were in Lake Geneva first before we came to Kenosha,
right.
so I remember Lake Geneva, pretty well.
So what made your dad pick Lake Geneva?
Well, that's where.
job?
No, I honestly I couldn't tell you. But I know that they did divorce at some point. Sad story.
What kind of work was he in at the
Whose
time?
parents aren't divorced?
I know.
Yeah,
My dad managed the Home Depot in Lake Geneva.
Oh.
And now he is all the way up at the tippy top of like Ace Hardware Corporate. So he's like a VP of operations for.
So he's like the hardware store boy done good, huh?
Yeah,
Hey,
works his way up.
That's
but,
great.
that's. But no, my mom, she went back for her master's at Carthage, and then she met my stepdad, who was born and raised Kenosha.
Okay.
And then so it was just easier to be here, obviously. And
And at what age were you when that started happening?
10.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So since I was 10.
Did you take divorce okay? Were you,
I don't really remember it.
Yeah,
Like
another
I
guy.
just, yeah.
Yeah, 10.
I don't. It was before that. I think it was pretty quickly after they moved here. But no, I don't know.
yeah.
I'm really lucky to love both of my step parents. Like I just have 4 amazing parents. I'm just,
Cool.
not everyone has that story, which sucks, and I feel bad about it, but I don't have that story. Like I have 4 phenomenal parents.
Hey, don't be ashamed to be lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just be grateful. Be grateful to be lucky. You know. So when you're 10 years old, you come to Kenosha.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up? What were your dreams when you were a little girl?
I always wanted to be a nurse, which is actually what I started going to school for first before I went to beauty school. But
A nurse?
I know, yeah. I was actually supposed to join the military. That was like
What?
yes. I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse, and then I'm gonna join the military as an officer. That was my
I could
plan.
see you doing it.
Okay.
That was my plan,
All right.
and then
Were you inspired by MASH, the TV show MASH?
I think you're dating yourself, but
She
not
doesn't
me.
know what that is.
I know what the show is, but I wasn't old enough to.
Yeah.
It was,
I'm old.
what was the TV Land? Was that like the old timey TV show?
Yeah, Nick at Night.
Yeah,
did
Nick-
that.
I hate you both.
Sorry, Daddy.
So you're in high school. Did you have a first job when you were in high school?
I did. I worked at Cheryl's Drive-In.
Whoa. Cheryl's Drive-In.
Rest in peace, Cheryl.
Yes,
I
the
know.
old
So
polar
sad.
blasts there.
So sad. The big burly Shirley. But I mean, yeah, I wish they were still around. After the original owner passed away, I think his son took over, and then I'm not really sure what happened. I kind of didn't stay connected.
They closed down like a year or two ago, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too
Great
bad.
food there, though.
Well, the building sold, so I mean, it's probably something new is coming. Something new.
I drove by it this last week. It says closed for the season.
Oh, okay.
From last year. So
Yeah, here's to hoping.
yeah.
Right, so you're working there, blah, blah, blah. Then you decided to get into nursing.
I did, yes.
You graduated from high school. Did you go to prom?
I did not. I did not
You
go
didn't
to prom.
go to prom?
No, I didn't walk the
Somebody
stage
as
either.
beautiful as you not
No.
going to prom. Let me guess.
No.
You were too cool to
I was,
go to
I
prom.
was, I was too cool. I was.
All right.
You go to the after parties, all right?
I did. Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually probably at the parties first, and then just waited for all the prom people to come.
What kind of students were you when you were in high school? Trouble. You look like a troublemaker to me.
I was a troublemaker.
Oh.
Please don't let my kids hear this. I was such a bad kid. I've apologized to my parents so many times, but I was not the ideal teen.
So, Chelsea, you graduated from high school and you're
Yeah.
looking to be a nurse. So, what kind of colleges were you looking at to go into?
So my stepdad is a veteran, and I could have gone to any UW school or technical college for free.
Oh, cool.
For free. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to go to a private nursing college in Chicago.
Oh,
Boy, they must really love you.
I just really wanted to be different.
fuck you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, 100%. So I ended up at Chamberlain Nursing College. I was closer. I was the South Side branch, so we lived right outside of Wrigley in Boys Town while I was going to school there. So
How long did that last?
about 2 years, and then I decided to head back to Kenosha. It's just a little.
Why Kenosha?
I just
Family and friends?
Yeah, family and friends. Yep,
Yeah.
family and friends.
There's just something about Kenosha that just draws people back.
I don't mind it when people say they hate Kenosha. I'm like, well, then get out, get out of here.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
need you.
Fuck off, yeah.
We don't need.
So when you return to Kenosha, you have this degree in nursing. Where you
I didn't have a degree, so I only ever obtained my CNA and my LPN. So it's certified nursing and then licensed practitional nursing. So I never,
Aren't those degrees?
they're like certifications.
Okay.
I
Close
never
enough. You just
got
added
my
something.
bachelor's, which was the goal.
Not the official
Yeah.
nurse.
Yeah.
Okay, but you got the steps up there. Okay.
Yeah. And I just remember just not feeling like it was what I wanted to do. And my parents were like, "No, you idiot! You're so close," which I still am. Like I think 20 credits shy of my bachelor's
Do you
degree.
ever think about just going back and doing it, or
I don't. My kids aren't old enough. They need me
Okay.
too much, and I like to be there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, cool.
But so I went to beauty school, and I always knew that I wanted to, but it was always kind of like, oh, you're not going to make money, you're not going to be successful, and haha, mom and dad. here I am.
yeah, you showed them. So where did you go to beauty school at?
I went to the Salon Professional Academy.
Oh, that's a great place, I hear. All right, so you become a stylist. You go through that schooling. What
Sure.
was that first gig?
First gig was Ruffalo's.
Ruffalo Salon
and
on
Spa.
52nd. Okay.
Yeah.
And wow, that must have been kind of intimidating, but yet you must so happy there because they're so established here in Kenosha.
Oh, it was great. Yeah. I mean, as far as like an experience for a first time stylist, like you're literally handed like a platter of clients, you know? I mean, it's your books are always filled, tons of people who have been there for years and years in the industry. So, I mean,
Did they like scout you out of school?
They did, yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
they had a career fair booth, and I remember just seeing these two like gorgeous women, and I was like, I want to I want to work where they work. Like I just
Okay.
knew it right away. And then so I asked if I could be a front desk girl. And I was bartending at the time, but I didn't have any time free. But I was like, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to be.
Where were you bartending?
At the time, I was at Mike's Sportsbook.
Oh,
Yeah,
the old chicken and donuts upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. At the time, that was a new thing at the time. But yeah. And then I was at Ruffalo's for about 2 years, and then I went back to school to get my instructor certification.
Oh, very nice.
Which again was at the Salon Professional Academy. I got my license there, and then.
Then you're at Ruffalo's still?
I was at
or-
Ruffalo's
okay.
and teaching also at the Salon Professional
okay.
Academy at the time, so doing both. And then, and then finally the opportunity came to work for myself, post COVID. And
Oh, okay.
That was
So then you're like, okay, I'm making some money here at Ruffalo's. I'm good. I have the clientele. This is what I love doing.
yeah.
Or like, I'm going to step out on my own.
I think it was more so like the freedom of the schedule.
Okay.
I was happy there, for the most part. I didn't really have any huge complaints. There was definitely a different culture and a vibe that I didn't want. I wanted to kind of create my own, but it was more so just like the schedule. I don't want somebody to be in charge of me. I just wanted to do
You want to do your own
I want to do my own
right?
thing. I want to work. I want to work when I want to work. I want to take my clients. I don't want to be forced to take, somebody else's clients.
Makes
So,
sense.
Yeah.
Was that tough leaving there, or was it an easy decision, as you were just kind of
I would
saying?
say it was more of like a nervous decision.
Oh, okay.
It definitely gave me a lot of anxiety feelings for a while. It's a little scary. There's not that security, of, if I had to work at 3 p.m. that day and I had no clients, by the time I went in to work at 3 p.m., my clients would be filled.
Oh.
Right? So like it's just such a popular place, and it's so
You're
well
just
known
always
that
filled.
you're always filled. But I mean, I think not, having... it got to the point where I now in my career, I don't want to take people that I don't know unless you're a referral from
Right,
somebody that I
somebody
have. I
else.
don't,
Like Ben Trigrosi.
100%. Shout out Ben. Tricosi Realty.
So when you were at Ruffalo's, were you married? Did you have kids at that time? Was that another influence to kind of get off that set schedule kind of thing?
Definitely like kids for sure, but it wasn't. No, I think it was just. I think after COVID, after being home for 8 weeks or
Right,
9
you
weeks
just
or
like-
whatever it was.
You kind of rethought everything.
Yeah, I was like, this is kind of great. Like, how do I monetize this feeling, of like freedom? I mean, that was really what it came down to. It was just, how do I make money with doing what I love, but in the time that I want to do it, where it doesn't feel like a job so much. It's like actually just like what I love to do. And so I knew that I loved teaching, and I knew that I loved taking my clients, but I didn't want new clients. I didn't want.
So you leave Ruffalo's,
Yeah.
you go back to school.
No, I didn't leave Ruffalo's until after I was done with school.
Oh, okay. So then you're leaving Ruffalo's. Did you have this lined up at Hush Beauty, or
I
how did this all?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out Amanda. She asked me to go out to dinner, and she was like, hey.
Did she pay? She paid? Where'd she take
Oh,
you?
she definitely paid. She took me,
Nice.
I can't remember the name of it. She took me to this really nice, kind of like Asian cuisine. Her and her husband were living in Bayview at the time. So I think it was somewhere around there, but it was delicious. Yeah, she did pay.
And you guys knew each other because she worked at Ruffalo's.
She did.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then
So she loved your work.
I think it was more. I mean, I was in her wedding. We were friends.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was something. She knew that I had the desire to leave. I just didn't really. I didn't really know where to go.
Right.
And so she knew that she was going to get the studio space downtown Kenosha, and she had room to put another chair in, and she asked me to come along, and I
She
did
asked
it.
the best to come with her.
I guess.
Well, let's rewind a little bit. How did you guys meet?
Me and at Ruffalo's.
At Ruffalo's,
Yeah.
you guys just kind of hit it off. You guys were friends.
Yeah.
And she started her own thing, and she wanted you to come with because she saw, hey, you have an itch. You want to do your own thing as well.
Right. Yep.
All right, so that's great. You guys moved downtown a couple of years ago. Now you're into Fusion.
Yeah.
The old
she
Fusion
moved, She took
building.
it. She moved in. I mean, if
Beautiful
you've
in
been
there.
in the building,
Oh,
like,
I've been
what
in
a
there.
difference.
Yeah,
Holy
it
shit.
is beautiful. I mean, every day that you must go to work there, you must be like, wow, look at this place.
It's
This
amazing.
is
It's soothing.
amazing.
It's like such a nice. I mean, I love the old buildings downtown. I'm such a sucker for old architecture, and it's just gorgeous. She did a great job.
She did. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, how'd you get involved in the downtown bid district?
So I knew I still bartend frequently at Captain Mike's, and Jeanette kind of approached me and she was like, this would really be just a great opportunity for you. I think that you could really fly with this. You should get involved in this organization. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Kenosha. I'm a huge fan of downtown Kenosha in general.
But Chelsea, you love the community and you love giving back to the community.
I do.
So I think we should take our first break right now. We're going to come back.
Our first break?
Yeah, and we're going to come back and we're talking about how you love the community and what you're doing now as a brand ambassador at the Salon Professional Academy.
Sounds good.
One bad day can lead to many more when the law becomes involved.
And if your one bad day leads to the need for experienced representation, call on the law offices of Frank J. Parise.
Parise is more than just a local rock star. This born and raised Kenosian specializes in misdemeanors, felonies, DUIs, drug charges, domestic violence, and juvenile law.
Save this number in your phone now, 262-656-9906. You never know when you might need Frank Parise. He is here to help you. Hey, where you going?
I'm getting down to Frank's Diner. They're only open for breakfast and lunch, so I gotta hurry.
Whoa, what do they got down there?
Amazing food! They have their world-famous garbage plates, but so much more. Fantastic homemade French toast, delicious sandwiches for lunch, and be sure to check out their daily specials. They're always coming up with something new and different.
That's Frank's Diner, located in downtown Kenosha at 508 58th Street.
Welcome back from that break.
Yay!
Thank you, Angie, and what a break that was. And we're here with Chelsea from Hush Beauty Lounge / the Salon Professional Academy of Kenosha.
Yes, sir.
So we left off, and we were just chatting how you came to Kenosha, grew up, blah, 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 all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to know this. You are you were a great bartender in Kenosha. You bartend a lot of places here in Kenosha.
Why did you say were? I still actively bartend.
You told me last time you were retiring.
No, I try to retire every year.
Okay.
And Jeanette is like, how about like 3 times a month?
Okay, so you're not
that turns
officially
into
retired
like 7,
now.
8 times a month.
You're on a limited time.
Okay, all right.
Special appearances. Thing.
Yes, I like that. Special appearances.
Only for the breakfast shift on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, okay. All right. So you've bartended at a lot of places here in
I
Kenosha.
have, yes.
I think I have the list here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have
Kaisers,
Bullseyes on 60th.
Yep.
Shenanigans on 52nd Street.
Yes.
Which I have a lot of questions about that one, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Why?
I know.
Which 52nd? Oh, that's... Which? Oh, 52nd.
Right
Oh, that's
by
one by...
Spanky's.
Yeah, Spanky's. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're also at the Buzz, Mike's Sportsbook, a.k.a. Mike's Chicken and Donuts.
Yes.
The Final Inning, huh? Wow.
I love the final. Yeah.
This is a bar on Sheridan Road, and we're going to say right off of like 90...
It's almost to the drive-in.
yeah, 88th Street, in between 88th Street and 91st
Couple blocks
Avenue.
to the drive-in.
Before you say anything bad, one of the best bars I worked at
I've
ever.
never had
Funny
a drink
stories.
there.
What? Oh, please. So, I mean, okay, so once again, a family friend. That's the theme of all these bars I've worked at. I pretty much grew up at the Rat Race and Final Inning.
Okay.
So my parents were Southsiders.
Okay.
My mom was like born and raised Southsider, so was my stepdad. Actually, my grandparents live a block behind where my parents live right now. So like my grandparents were always in the neighborhood. My dad was the mailman of that neighborhood after he got out of the service. Okay. So he delivered mail to the Rat Race and to the Final Inning. And so it was just everyone knew Mailman Mike, and they knew that I was the daughter, and yeah, they needed a bartender at the time. And I cannot do the 2 a.m. shifts anymore. I can't do it.
No.
I can't bar close anymore. I don't have it in me. And so
You're
they needed
fucking 31. Come on.
It's well with kids because no matter what time, no matter what time I get home, they're still waking me up at 6 a.m.
True. Okay.
I can't do it anymore. So they wanted a day shift bartender. So I would have to be open by 7. Yeah, because it's like technically a third shift bar. So, but yeah, it was great.
All right, so you have a lot of experience bartending here in Kenosha. You have a million crazy stories, but let's get to what you're doing now as the brand ambassador of the Salon Professional Academy of Kenosha.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so a brand ambassador is basically my job is to support the brand and a lot of community outreach and engagement, making sure that we're involved in the community, boosting our social media. And all of that is to, get our image out there so that we not only attract customers to come in for our students to work on and do services on, but also to get new students to come in and go to our school. So it's kind of, yeah. So, I mean, I think what drew me to the position when they offered it to me was definitely the community outreach. That was hands down the best part about it. It's my favorite part of my job. I get to go do career fairs. I get to go to high schools and talk about what it's like to be a hairstylist and trying to
love being a hairstylist.
I do.
Does this academy, does it have a certain central location, or is it kind of a floating thing, or what?
So at one point, it used to be like, not a chain, but they all used to like communicate and like work together, and it was the Salon Professional Academy, and then eventually they all split off, and now they're all privately owned. So
Kenosha,
that's why
at least, though.
Yeah, so just one in Kenosha, but that's kind of where the Salon Professional Academy of Kenosha came in. It used to just be T-Spa, but now it's...
But is that like one location, and where is that?
Yep, so that's on 39th and 80th, right by the Walgreens.
Oh, right to the Walgreens.
Yeah, it's a great
Across
place.
from the library. Mm-hmm.
You guys teach students to be hairstylists, everything else, right?
Hairstylists, estheticians, nail technicians. We have an instructor program, which I took myself to become a certified instructor in the state of Wisconsin. So,
and people can just go there and book appointments. They are with students,
right? But they're supervised by licensed professionals.
Correct. And this is a good way if you want to support the industry. Go there, or if you know somebody who wants to get in the industry, hey, sign up for the school here. Contact Chelsea; she'll hook you up for this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what's so nice about our school versus other schools is that. No offense, but when you're going to like a Gateway or other schools, you're just working on a mannequin. You're not working on an actual person. You're not gaining that real person to person experience. And so that's what sets us apart from, I mean, and mind you, like if they don't have a client, they do have to work on a mannequin. Like they have to stay busy. But I mean, you really do feel like you're working at an actual salon, like a functioning salon. You get that experience because we're not just teaching you how to, take care of clients and to pass your state boards, but we're teaching you how to make money. That's what we're all here for.
So Chelsea, it's like full circle for you. You went to school at Salon Professional Academy, and now you're back there as the brand ambassador. Yep. How does that make you feel? We're like, I'm here. I learned, and now I'm spreading what I love and what I want to teach people as a brand ambassador here.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm very fortunate to be in the position that I'm at. I worked at a different beauty school in Milwaukee prior, and I just didn't get that same like connection, that same like feeling. And so when the opportunity came back to be an instructor there, and then now this opportunity to be the brand ambassador, it definitely feels different this time. But it's there's no one has been in my position since before COVID, and so it feels. I can see the results. I can see what I'm doing actually working, and more people coming, more clients coming, and so that's
for sure.
It's a good feeling.
And I can just tell by the way that you're talking, the way you're glowing, the way you're smiling, that you love what you're doing here as the brand ambassador. I mean, you've taken on full force. But how do you balance your time as a very booked hairstylist at Hush Beauty Lounge and
mom,
and a mom,
yeah, 4 kids,
and an ambassador for the salon school?
Our oldest is going to be 13 in 2 weeks, and then our youngest is going to be 6. So
wow.
Yeah, how do you find time for all of this stuff, Chelsea?
I don't sleep, Donnie.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean it's I call it organized chaos.
Okay.
It's just my house is basically like it's always clean, but it's never picked up. It's just the wild west at home.
Yeah, you just gotta hope for the best. Hope for nobody's hurt, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think anytime you have more than 2 kids, though, it's kind of like they all police themselves. Like they all kind of just like the youngest takes care of the oldest.
They'll tell.
And my youngest just helped my second oldest daughter pull her tooth out the other day. Like he was the tooth fairy essentially. Wow. And then this morning when I was like hiding her money, our second oldest son was like, okay, put it under this pillow. Like, help me, So it's, I mean, they like it. It's,
That son of yours, I have a loose tooth. Can I call him? Can you come over and help me? I'll give him $5.
Okay. 5?
Well, tooth fairy money, right? I mean, let's go for
this.
It's
pretty high at 5. Yeah, it's about 5.
Like 20 now.
20 at 2? Donnie, that's a lot of money.
So what are your goals for a Salon Professional Academy?
I really am trying to grow their social media outreach right now, which it's hard because you really do have to constantly be present to boost that algorithm, and it's kind of a pain in the butt right now. So even when I'm not at work, I still feel like I'm working. But that's unfortunately nowadays that is how especially with this new generation, that's how you reach people. It's just and so I think people. starting at my age, I already feel it, and I'm not old by any means, and so I can't even imagine somebody being in the industry for 30 years how they feel, where they were used to be printing ads like in the phone book, or you used to try and get your name to be closer to the A's so that you would be the first one that you're going through, so it's, I think that it's definitely pivoting, it's changing. I mean, even now, like, it used to be Instagram and now it's TikTok, and it's just constantly evolving, and so that's hard to keep up on. But that's my main goal right now, is just social media outreach.
So then you're also a hairstylist at Hush Beauty Lounge. So how do you keep up with that with your clients, as well as you're a brand ambassador, you're promoting the school, but you also are a hairstylist. So I mean, this has got to kind of be hard. You're doing two different kind of promotions almost.
Sure. I mean, it is hard to kind of keep myself out of, I have to keep the brands separate, right? Like, I'm Chelsea at Hush Beauty, but I'm also Chelsea at the Salon Professional Academy. So I have to keep those separate and non-biased for one or the other, especially because I used to work commission and now I'm a booth rental. So those are very like contradicting, factors of the industry too. So, so it's challenging, but I'm very blessed to have had the same clients like since I was here. I have really well-known family and friends here, and they all kind of were referrals because they were family or friends, or from family and friends, and so I have had the same clients for about 8 or 9 years now. So I just don't take new clients all the time, as I'll say.
And that's got to be great. You built up such a clientele where you're like, okay, I don't really take new clients unless they're referrals.
Right.
And you have everybody set, hey, we'll book here. We got it 1 month. We got this. I mean, you've been in the business so long.
Yeah.
You know how it works.
And the only reason I only take people from referrals is because I just don't want to put on my customer service voice anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't have it in me. I just don't. I hear myself when I take brand new people who are just no referral at all, and I hate it. I hate it. It gives me anxiety. I hate myself when I hear myself talking and the things I'm talking about. I'm like, I want to talk to you about the dive bar I went to last night. I want to talk to you about...
They're just talking about the NBA game. Oh, God.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about how much a pain in my ass the kids are right now. Like, I just, I want to be real. I want to be authentic. And so I'm very lucky that I have such a great clientele that they know me, I know them. We're a part of each other's lives. I'm in their weddings. I'm going to their weddings. I'm invited to, so it's nice to...
So you really do have your connection to Kenosha with both these businesses.
I think so. I'm three, really and I work at Captain Mike's too.
Ah, so that's right. Well, you're going to be retiring soon.
So. You're not there very often, so I don't know.
When can we find you at Captain Mike's?
Like it's Saturdays and Sundays.
For brunch?
A couple Saturdays and Sundays a month from 7 to 12.
Okay, so luck of the draw. Come into Captain Mike's on a Saturday or Sunday.
I may or may not. Yeah, when this comes out, I may or may not be there on the last weekend of the month.
Okay.
Or you might be retired.
We'll see. I don't think she'll let me. She's never going to let me go.
Let her loose. Let her live her life.
No,
well, if you want to support Chelsea, be a Patreon supporter at ktownkenosha.com. You can hear all the bonus material with us.
Yes.
Woo!
Chelsea, give me all the information how people can get a hold of the Salon Professional Academy and you at Hush Beauty Lounge. Please tell us.
Yeah, so if you wanted to become a student or you wanted to book a service, you could come to the Salon Professional Academy of Kenosha and the best way is probably just phone. So it would be 262-697-6000. And extension 2 would be if you wanted to actually enroll. So we would talk to our admin. And then for me at Hush Beauty Lounge, if you wanted to get a hold of me, the best way would be Instagram. It's at Chelsea Sallese did it.
What if I don't have an Instagram?
If you don't have Instagram, then... Shut out of luck.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's only referral only, so if you don't have Instagram, she won't take you.
Anyway, I mean,
Go to some
I'll
other
talk to you. I'll talk
stylist
to
that's been on Ktown Connect.
No, don't say
Go to Fair
that.
Barbershop.
Yes, yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say that. No, reach out to me on Instagram. If you can't get a hold of me there, reach out to me on Facebook or through my link tree.
Yes, and just Google you. You're there everywhere. So, all right, well, we're going to take our second break, and we'll be back with more third break.
Whether you are buying, selling, or just curious about the local market, Shannon Franklin of RE/MAX Newport Elite would love to offer her support and service.
Shannon knows Kenosha, both as an agent and can help you find exactly what you're looking for.
Find her realtor webpage at remax.com or give her a call at 262-960-5182 to begin your real estate journey. Looking for that perfect gift?
Contact Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It for a fabulous one-of-a-kind creation.
Aaron specializes in metal, canvas, leather, and wood to bring amazing works of art to life.
Contact him now by finding him on Facebook at AH Did It. That's all one word. AH Did It. And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
Oh, my goodness. And you know what? It is time for Kenosha Connects.
That's right, Donnie. And Kenosha Connects is brought to you by Union Park Tavern.
Yay!
Where do all the cool cats hang out? At Union Park Tavern, of course. UPT, as it's called by these cool kids, located at 4520 8th Avenue. And they offer up great libations and award-winning food. They open at 11 a.m. on weekdays, 9 a.m. on weekends for a fantastic breakfast. And, Donnie, get this.
What?
They have musical entertainment most nights of the week.
Yes, they do. And you know what, Jason?
What?
Let me tell you this. This is my favorite part.
Oh, you got something better?
They have the greatest beer garden in town.
Is that voted by somebody?
Voted by the Ktown Connects audience and Best of Kenosha.
I think that beer garden is number one in the charts.
I think it is too. You can eat out there, you drink out there, listen to music out there. Union Park Tavern knows what they're doing. And where are they located at, Jason?
That's over at 4520 8th Avenue, right next to Union Park. Go figure.
Yeah, go say hi to Angie and Ben for us. We love them so much.
We had a little fun with them a few weeks back.
Yes, we did.
If you haven't heard that episode, go check that out.
Yes, please do. Because we're not allowed to share it anymore.
Oh, boy.
Chelsea, are you ready for the Kenosha Connects?
I'm ready. I'm just taking selfies over here.
Oh, wonderful. Perfect. Send those to me so I can use them on the YouTube video.
Hey.
All right. What was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
Which one?
The
last one.
Which one?
The last
I
one.
know. It's hard to remember which was the last one. We went to... Oh, why not was the last great meal I had.
Oh, very nice. What did you get?
My husband got the steak, and I got the salmon, and it was fantastic. Why not is such a staple, and we depend on it for our date night. We love the crowd, we love the food. Even though if their menu changes, we know it's consistent. They always carry a bottle of Camus, which is my favorite red wine to have.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
They're consistently good no matter what they have.
Consistently good. Every menu change, I'm here for it.
I heard all kinds of good things about Why Not.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chelsea. Today or all time, what is your favorite local band or musician?
I'm biased to the Spirit Shakers. I love them.
I'm sorry, who are they? I never heard of them.
Spirit Shaker.
I never heard of them.
I think I was talking to another local business owner, and she was like, "They're like the coolest cats in Kenosha right now." And I was like, "They are." My husband is really good friends with his little brother is Oscar, and so
Okay.
and so they've known each other for a long time, and they volunteered to play at my daughter's Ring the Bell benefit, and so they're just good guys, and they're
cool.
really good music, and they let me, even though that's not karaoke night, they'll let me sing my one karaoke song.
Awesome.
And that's always nice.
What is that one song?
I don't want to tell you.
Yes, you do.
Tell us.
Don't make us come out and see you.
Everyone who is my friend and who knows me knows what it is, but
Tell
it is
us.
and it's always Four Non-Blondes. What's going on? What's up?
Okay.
What's up by Four Non-Blondes? What's up?
And I said, hey. That's her. Second.
Yeah, that was me.
Can you give us a little?
No.
She just did.
You have to come out and see it.
All right. In which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money in?
Captain Mike's.
Oh, that easy,
100%.
huh?
But you worked there.
I still frequent there all the time. It's
Oh,
my favorite.
boy.
It's one of my favorite
You were
bars.
there
Don't you do it
before
for
the
free,
show.
though?
I was there before the show. I was nervous, and I was like, I'm just gonna go see my friends.
I don't understand these people that are nervous to come on the show.
Yeah, it's either I don't know. I think it's just nervous to I don't want to be boring for one, and then I also don't want to be generic and just
No,
so
if they want to get tuned up at a bar, hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
recommend Port of Kenosha or Union Park Tavern. I think those are good bars. But if you want to tune up at any local bar, I'm all for it.
I
First
agree.
bar Captain Mike's, second bar patios. I have spent an obscene amount of money in patios over the years.
Good old patios.
All right. What is something about Kenosha that you would like new residents to know?
Stop it and hush. Forget all your hair and beauty needs.
Definitely. I think that Kenosha is just such a great place to raise a family. I think that we have a lot to offer as far as community and restaurants and culture, and Kenosha has kind of just created this own culture. You know, and I have family that lives from out of state, and they kind of question sometimes why I'm just so like loyal and such a big advocate of it. But it really is just like a feeling you get when you become a part of it. You know, I can't imagine working anywhere besides downtown at this point. You know, when I have the opportunity to work at other places or rent chairs from other, I can't. Like if I can't rent a chair downtown, I don't want to be there. It's just I love that I can do hair down here and just be a part of it.
It is a feeling, right?
It really is. It's like this buzz you get. I love it.
I get it too.
I love it. I love the tea. I love the gossip. I love it. I love it.
Chelsea. Okay, one more question here. Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back? Tough one.
I would say Yee's, but I think they're kind of coming back,
They're
right?
kind of coming back.
I would say Yee's.
that's
I mean,
a
that
good
was
answer,
like
yeah.
that was our staple.
We don't
And
know. We don't know what's. Yeah, we're not
I know.
sure.
So it's
but-
like we think it's coming back,
No,
like a
they're
version
coming
of.
back.
Well, a version.
I'll
Is
believe it when it's open and
is
serving egg rolls.
Right. Exactly. Oh, the egg rolls are going to be like the giveaway. Is
Right,
it?
I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I see it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hot
Okay, that's a good
spicy
answer though.
mustard.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Yee's was our staple. That was the best Chinese food.
And then the final question of our
This is
segment
the
here.
tough one.
The big debate. Big Star or the Spot?
That's not even fair. That's not a fair question.
I mean, it's not a fair question.
Well, I grew up on the South Side, so I want to like. I mean, like as far as like all year round quality, yeah, of course the Spot. But like, the Big Star is only open in the season, so I'm going to eat there all season that I can.
I'm just asking for one or the other, not an analysis, really. I mean, this isn't like a talk show where I need your opinion on anything. I just want an answer.
I'm going to say Big Star.
All right.
Yes, Big Star. Okay.
I'm going to say Big Star.
These banana shakes are great.
Watch the next time I go to the Spot. They're going to be like, "Get out, get out." You're not
We
allowed
heard
here.
of you on the Key Talkers podcast.
You're not allowed here.
No. We wish we asked the question of every guest on the show, and we say this like every like 10 or 20 episodes that we wish we would have like kept count of who voted for who.
Yeah, you need like a little like chip.
Yeah.
What was that, Plinko? Like a Plinko
Something.
thing?
Well, just like a mark board or something. Somewhere you can just mark and see what the tally is, right, Donnie?
Well, maybe I'll go back in the archives during our break and just
Listen to every episode.
Yes.
I mean, you just go with the back end and check it out. So it won't be that bad, but
Please do.
yes, Donnie, please do.
you know what, I will, and we'll put out a special episode of everybody's answer. 150 people.
Donnie's been wanting to do like best of, where we have to go through and like pick out like good conversations
I love
in
that.
125 episodes.
It's a really good idea.
And I said, well, we have to go like you do odds, I do evens. Maybe we just start listening. And he's like, I don't want to do that.
I just
was
hate-
like, well, then
I used to listen to the show all the time and just critique, but then I gave up because I was so horrible at this. I don't want to listen to myself.
no, you're brilliant.
I mean,
I
you
know.
guys could like
Donnie, you
hire.
are
I know.
brilliant.
I know.
You could hire an outsider to do it. Just hire.
We only pay $2 an hour.
Yeah.
And
Pay me
episodes
in
are 45.
pay me in drinks at the port.
We have.
All right. All
Well,
right.
we do have
Let's
a lot
talk.
of we do have a lot of coupons for public craft if you're interested. That we might have to get rid of.
I have a port coupon in my pocket, actually.
Ah,
All right, well, that wraps that up for Kenosha Connects, brought to you by
Union Park Tavern.
Thank you, Donnie. And what time is it now?
Ding, ding, ding! It's trivia time.
Oh boy!
And our trivia segment is brought to you by the Lettering Machine. They can customize
love 'em.
almost anything: uniforms, gifts, accessories, school apparel, office attire, you name it, they can do it. So check out their online novelty shop at LetteringMachine.com, as they have some awesome ready-made designs just for you, Chelsea, for you, Jason,
Wow.
for you, the
Wow.
listener.
Thank you.
That's the Lettering Machine, located at 725 50th Street in beautiful downtown Kenosha. Hey, Teeny and Tina Dave. Teeny Dave. Hey, Teeny Dave.
Tina.
Yeah. Dave, just seeing if you guys listen.
They just celebrated the anniversary recently last week. Huh?
Yes.
That was great.
yes.
Good for them. Good stuff.
They're doing great work.
And also, Dana, we have your tote bag. You need to deliver your tote bag.
I will deliver that to Dana.
Yes.
Yes.
A wonderful Patreon supporter at ktownnext.com.
Yes. And Dave, thank you for your Patreon subscription.
For our trivia segment today, Donnie will take on our guest in a 100% legitimate, definitely not skewered, on the level, totally fair trivia game. This week's completely random subject and not catered to the guest one bit is...
What is it? What is it? Let me guess.
Bar trivia.
Oh.
Bartender trivia, not just
Ooh,
general.
that's hard. I'm so bad with names. I hate this. All right, here we go.
Did you
It's not
know?
about bartenders.
Okay.
I know their names.
Did you know
Okay.
I also was a bartender?
When?
I bartended at Hills Hot Rod Hideout and
That doesn't count.
Gerb's
That
Tap.
doesn't count. You probably you belong at you're like an archive at Hills Hot Rod. You look like you belong there.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
Cut her off.
Yeah, you should bartend at Hills. Yeah. All right, so we got 3 questions for each of you. And we're going to test your knowledge on these drinks here. Just cocktail trivia kind of thing.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you've been a bartender for a long time. I'm sure you made 1 or 2 cocktails in your era. In your
A few.
time. Okay.
A few.
So we have 3 questions for each. Donnie and yourself. Chelsea, would you like to go first or pass it Donnie?
No, first.
All right. Chelsea, let's see. Your first question is... Oh, this is a good one, Donnie. You're going to love this one. Chelsea, which plant is mixed with rum, lime juice, seltzer, and syrup to make a mojito?
Mint.
Oh, you got it.
Son of a bitch. My favorite fucking drink.
Pretty sure that's what you ordered. We had our meeting.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. At the boathouse. I did, yes.
All right, Donnie. I'm sorry. Donnie, I'm giving you a softball one here.
Thank you. I need one.
I'm serious. This one, you got to get this one. I'm giving you 1 point here.
What is the ingredients to a rum and coke?
Donnie,
Jason.
what cocktail, a mix of dark rum, vodka, and orange juice, inspired a song by the Beastie Boys?
Oh, fuck. Boy. Orange Crush?
Oh, stop it.
I don't fucking... I can't.
Incorrect.
Orange Crush is the REM song.
Chelsea, you want to steal it or
I-
for fun?
Can you list the ingredients one more time, please? Just so I can be sure
Dark
myself.
rum, vodka, and orange juice was inspired by a 1986 song by the Beastie Boys.
Was it a hit?
1986 hit by the Beastie
Oh, it was
Boys.
a hit. Is this off the
1986.
Ill Communication? No, License to Ill album. License to Ill album?
You messed up already. It's Brass
I did
Monkey.
mess up.
Oh.
That funky monkey.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Chelsea, you got the first one. Number 2 for you.
Okay.
Chelsea, if I ordered a drink and asked for it neat, how would you serve it?
Not with ice. No ice.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
What was the answer?
Room temperature, no ice, no mix.
No ice. Just no ice.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay!
You got that, and you're up 2-0.
I would have got that.
At least in Kenosha. It's just no
Right,
ice.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Kenosha bar.
Maybe
trivia,
Chicago standards is a little different. But
Yeah, it was just like room temperature, nothing in it.
yeah.
Just boom, boom.
No
yeah.
ice. Just the booze.
Yeah. Donnie, question 2 for you. Donnie, if I asked for a martini bruised, how would you prepare it? How would you prepare it?
Martini bruised.
Yes.
Martini bruised. Not stirred.
No, I'm sorry. It would be over shaken. You went the wrong way. Allowing more ice to melt and to water it down more than usual.
Like you're beating something. You're beating the fruit up.
Bruised.
Okay, all right.
Shake that
I
shit up.
I didn't make too many of those at Hills. All right.
Chelsea, up 2-0. Let's see if you can sweep it there.
Okay.
Oh, God. So some of these questions I make because I'm not sure how intelligent the guest is going to be, so I make them a little too easy.
Thank you.
So, Chelsea, the Bloody Mary has a wide variety of ingredients depending on who makes it. But what are the 2 main basics to a Bloody Mary?
Jason.
It's written here. I'm just reading what I've written.
Yay!
I'm going to go with vodka and tomato juice.
I'm sorry. It's whiskey and... Yes, she got 3-0. Donnie, you have 1 more here.
Best bartender.
All right, let's see if I can redeem myself.
All right, Donnie. This is a classic right here.
Okay.
In Philadelphia, it's called a citywide special. In Texas, it's known as a 2-step. And in parts of Florida, it's often referred to as a get right.
Ooh.
But what is the most locally common term for dropping a shot of whiskey into a glass of beer?
Root beer barrel?
A shot of whiskey dropped into a glass of beer.
Barrel bomb?
Really? You don't know this one? No. This is an easy one to give you. fucking Boilermaker,
A
man.
Boilermaker.
Did you know that one?
I did know that one
Oh.
only because I work for Irish people, and that's what they. That's,
Yeah, that was
they drop the whiskey in the beer.
Boilermaker.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're good at patios with the frosted beer mugs.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Then you have you have a couple sips of your beer in the frosted mug, and then you drop the whiskey.
I don't
in.
think I have any business doing a Boilermaker. I don't think it's in my 10-year plan.
It was also an awesome.
20-year plan?
It's not my 2024 bingo card.
It's also an awesome Jesus Lizard song.
I'm sorry, is that like a 90s grunge band or something?
Math rock grunge. Something?
Math rock.
I don't know.
Math rock
Boilermaker. You got familiar with Boilermaker? You know the Jesus Lizard?
Yeah,
She doesn't because she's young, but you should know.
I know who they are.
I mean, my kid knows. She's our age, but
Yeah.
Well,
she is trained well. This girl doesn't know music.
oh,
Don't base that off my wrestling question, okay?
dang.
Wrestling music, it has to come out with like a punch, you know? It has to, you gotta feel it. And I couldn't feel it in the moment. I wasn't ready yet.
It's understandable.
Hey, last weekend I jammed a Poison record, so I can't talk shit about music at all.
If I could come out, if like wrestling was like in your feels, I'd be like, yeah, let's come out to Purple Rain by Prince.
There you go.
That's
Okay.
my kind of vibe because that was my first vinyl that I bought as a teenager.
Good old
But
Prince.
I'm not a wrestling kind of gal. I don't know. It's a hard question.
Few of us are, honey. Few of us are.
Well, congratulations on winning trivia. That was brought to you by the Larry Machine. You win a Ktown koozie courtesy of the Larry Machine.
Thank you.
Enjoy that koozie. I know it's going to be
Keep
number
your cold drinks cold all
152
winter,
in
all
your
summer.
koozie collection.
Will you take a
Look
picture
at
of me?
this.
For
Yes.
sure.
I wish I had a great public craft brew in there, but this will work just fine. All right, and that is Chelsea from Salon Professional Academy. She is the brand ambassador. She is a hairstylist at Hush Beauty Lounge, located in beautiful downtown Kenosha. Check our show notes how to get all the information to both those places. Chelsea, thank you so much for joining us here today. We had a great time. I mean, this is, what did you expect? Worse or better than you thought?
No, it was great. It was exactly what I expected.
Okay,
It was great.
well, that's great.
I'm happy to
That
be
is
here.
so
Yeah,
good.
thank you for having me
for
on.
telling your story and your connection to Kenosha. We appreciate it. So thank you so much for that.
Yay.
And you can look for this episode and many other episodes of the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media Streaming Channel on the Roku box.
Wow.
Guess what? Every Wednesday we air at 11 a.m.
Wow.
and Sunday at 5 p.m.
Whoa.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV. I'm
Twice?
famous, Mom.
Twice a
Woo.
week?
Yes. I mean,
Wow.
wow. Yep.
That's correct, Donnie. And don't forget to follow the Ktown Next podcast on all those social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Don't forget about TikTok.
Drop a 5-star thumbs up or whatever the kids do and give us a great review and spread the word about the hottest podcast in town, and that's
what
the
podcast?
Ktown
The
Connects
Ktown Connects podcast.
Stop laughing at me, Chelsea.
And this episode was brought to you by our Patreon subscriber of the week, the good old Brett Bjorn.
Oh, I love Brett.
Yeah, he's a great man. Thank you for your support. And if you'd like to become a Patreon subscriber, visit ktownconnects.com for the quick link. Subscriptions start as low as just $2 a month. That's right, as
Wow,
low as
$2.
$2 a month. That's cheaper than a cup of coffee nowadays. And you can get
Depends on where
early
you go.
access to every episode in its raw, unedited form. Sometimes up to 17 hours plus
Whoa.
bonus material. And you know what? You'll get
What?
You'll get this.
What?
You'll get the
What?
award-winning spin-off series. It is what it is.
I hate that name.
Where Jason and myself, we talk about anything that's grinding
I got
our
a list
gears.
of shit tonight.
I know, so stay tuned. You also want to thank all of this show could not be possible without all of our great sponsors. We want to give a special shout out to A Plus Mobility.
That's right, Donnie. And
Casey Family Option Funerals and Cremations.
Where's the fucking page?
About Time Movers, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Public Craft Brewing Company, The Lettering Machine, Frank Steiner, Shannon Franklin of Remax Elites.
Union Park Tavern, Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It, Vintage Underground, Wink Beauty Boutique, the good old Port of Kenosha Beverage House, and Rocket Optical.
Oh my God! Thank you all so much, Chelsea. Once again,
And thank you, Donnie, for...
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
This
that was
has
great.
just been a great episode. You have
Good times.
You have some great stuff to edit, Jason. And I'm just, after all these episodes, after over 140, 150, I've lost track.
What do you mean you lost track? What do you mean?
Just too many episodes. We've been connecting too many people to Kenosha.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible.
She doesn't think it's possible.
You're doing God's work, Donnie.
Thank you so much. There's the drop for this fucking soundboard.
But I gotta ask.
Yes,
the
Jason.
big question though. What are you really doing?
We are connecting Kenosha.
We need to make that into a techno mix.
That great big busy town. Right in the middle of the USA. Between the Tower and the San Francisco Bay. Well, what's the east? The beautiful west. That's the right place to be proud. Singing so loud and make your cousin so proud. And make your mother so proud.
That was a good one.
Hey, Jason, do you want even more of Ktown Connects?
Oh my gosh, I sure do.
Well, sign on to become a Patreon subscriber by clicking the link at ktownconnects.com. Subscriptions start as low as $2 a month.
Whoa, what do I get for that?
All kinds of great stuff, like our exclusive It Is What It Is series, where we talk about just about anything. And you get each week's episode early, ad-free, and get this, Jason, completely unedited.
Whoa.
So you get all the juicy stuff just like this. All right, so what was your first bartending gig in Kenosha? Was it Kaiser's?
Yeah, Kaiser's.
Was this when Dan and Terry owned it, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. Previous. It was before.
Okay,
Yep,
it was before. Okay. What was it like bartending for Kaiser's?
It was fantastic.
You
I
just
loved
bartended,
it.
didn't serve?
I did both.
Okay.
I was hired as a server and then quickly kind of transitioned because I already had bartending experience. So I quickly transitioned, and I still talked to 90% of the ladies or people that I worked with there. It was a great place. Especially, it definitely made me love Kenosha a little bit more.
Okay.
It's a staple. It's a staple.
And you probably got free pizza.
Oh, every day that you worked, you could have a $10 meal credit.
Wow.
And
wow.
I milked that.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, there was like a time where I just, I only had to buy like breakfast food items for home. I just didn't have to buy groceries.
Oh yeah. Just grab something, grab a sandwich, bring it on home. Put it in there.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That was a Chinese place when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. It was the same like two separate buildings too at the time too. They had them both. So
Okay.
was it a Wei Chai, Donnie? Was it Wei Chai?
Well, and then Cooler near the lake was around. That was Slip, right?
Ah,
that was
yes.
okay.
Yes,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Perfect.
That was one of my favorite bars back
It was a good one. The mystery shot. That was.
What's inside the mystery?
They were the first
shot?
place that Kenosha had like the couches and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At first I walked out, I was like, well, those are getting fucking fucked up in the next
And they
week
were.
or
Well,
two.
the semen would just drop right off of those leather couches.
I mean, that's positive. That's a good thing. Yeah.
HIV bombs, Oh,
Is that how it is down at the cooler?
well, who knows? They're not around anymore.
So that's Slip 56 then, right?
Yeah.
Where cooler is?
Yes,
Slip, and then Ono's
correct.
right next to it.
Do you remember the drama? Like, Cooler in the Lake sold, and then
Tell me.
Slip 56, and then they were going to keep them there, but then they were like, no, get out, we're doing our own thing. That's why then Cooler was at where 58 Below is at for like a hot minute, and then Michelle and Pete took it over from Jody.
I love 58 Below.
Oh,
Me too.
That's a good
I
one.
think it's a very
Yeah.
underrated bar in this
Underrated.
town.
I mean, good service. It's clean always when I go there. Cheap drinks.
Yep.
I mean, not cheap, but well priced.
Yeah,
comparison.
I mean,
Um,
and they have food there too.
Oh, I haven't
mean,
had the food. I
and
haven't had the
The
food.
music, Pete
Oh,
and Michelle book great music
Oh,
there.
a beautiful stage.
and
with the
they
lights
do
and stuff.
such a range of music. Like I feel like there really is a little bit
Yeah.
for everyone.
And they actually
something
have
for
a
everyone.
backstage area for the band, which is really fucking
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
They
I
have a
didn't know
little
that.
room. If you look at the stage right to the left,
That's
There's a
awesome.
there's a room
Yeah.
back there.
That's a
like a
perk,
full size
for sure.
room. You can keep your equipment. There's a couch back
Yeah.
there. You can sit around and do your cocaine back there and have a good time.
And they have that great parking lot beer garden area, and they have bands play back
Mm-hmm.
there. I mean, it's a hidden treasure in Kenosha.
They have a
But they're
wheel-
not a
wheelchair
sponsor of the
accessible?
Ktown Connects podcast, so let's move on.
Well, hopefully they will be one day.
Yeah.
All right, so Bullseye on 60th you bartended at?
I know. A family friend owned it,
Okay,
and
okay.
at the time,
They were desperate.
they were paying cash.
Best time to bartend.
And yeah, I mean, honestly, I made a ton of money there because
Really?
they like
They're big
Kenosha
on
has
darts.
Kenosha has a huge like dart tournament like
They don't
crowd.
tip
Yeah.
that good, though, do they?
Pool
Some do.
pool leagues don't tip well.
Pool don't,
Pool
yeah,
leagues do
yeah,
not tip well.
yeah.
They will order a soda and then not tip the whole night. But bar people, oh, they're taking shots of Rumplemans at
Dart
like
people,
9 a.m.
dart.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm sorry, dart people. Yes,
Yeah.
dart, at 9 a.m. they're taking rumpies. So
All right. Nice. I worked at Hat Tricks for a while. They have a big dark crowd there,
yeah,
too.
same.
And then the Bullseye up the street from Hat Tricks, that used to be McFibbers for a while. That was I did a show there once a couple years ago.
Is that when you did the Baconator song?
I don't do the Baconers.
Well, and Finney's moved like right next to them too, right? Like right. Finney's is a big dart bar, and they were on the corner down on
Yep.
22nd.
And now they're on 60th and
They're like right next to it.
Yeah.
It's like it
Yes.
used to be Sky Bar, I think.
Skybox.
Yeah,
Yes,
Skybox.
they have actually one of the top 10 beer gardens.
Oh, it's
at-
so
at-
nice back
at
there.
Finney's, yeah.
I love the upstairs too. I
Yeah.
love the upstairs.
It's a whole cool, little,
Yeah.
neat little layout, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, best beer garden like
Union Park Tavern.
Best beer garden in Kenosha. Question, Kate. Kenosha.
Yes. Okay.
Best
yeah,
beer
I like
garden
that.
inside of Kenosha. I mean, it's not. Rest in peace. But it used to be with Sir Arthur's, and then it was. I think it was.
Oh,
It was.
Sir Arthur's.
Yeah.
The
And then it
Beer
was.
garden.
What was it after?
Now it's Beer garden.
It was. Well, it's sold now. So now
well,
it's
you know who
something
bought
else.
it? Dana and Terry of Kaiser.
No, they did not.
They bought beer gardens?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, they did. I confirmed it
it's-
with them at the event I was with you at a couple weeks ago. Yes.
Shout out Visit Kenosha.
All right.
So
All
what's
right.
that?
Let's
More
get
familiar.
let's get with this. Shenanigans on 52nd Street. Why? How? What's the craziest thing that ever happened there?
Oh, everything
That is
was
a
crazy.
wild
Everything
place.
was crazy. I mean, so it was a cross between I would have to run the liquor store
Mm-hmm.
and then I would have to go back into the bar. So I would be like tending bar and then the bell would ring
Ding,
and I'd
yeah.
have to.
Oh,
so it's also like sketchy because it's like. What's going to go on in the bar while I'm in the liquor
Yeah.
store? Vice versa. I mean, the liquor store, I would get notified if somebody was in there. But yeah,
But there's
everything
some
was
weirdo
crazy.
in there. You can't just say,
Yeah.
no, I can't go answer the window right
No.
now. I have to fucking leave.
Once again, it was a family friend, and the hourly was like so good to
They were
where it
like,
was
"I
like
gotta do
it was
it."
stupid to like even if I wasn't making tips, like it was like silly to not do it at the time, you
Wow.
know. And so I mean, I think that's why they have. I mean, if you never noticed, like it's the same bartenders that have always worked there.
Yeah.
Like they don't change,
Yeah.
you know. So
How
it's
much they pay an hour?
I think it was 12 at the time. So
Okay.
I mean now that's
It's
even
like
good
30
for
years
now.
ago, right? When you were younger?
Oh yeah, 30 years ago.
I gotta feel better
I know.
myself.
I go there quite often because I live right
When
down
I
the
was
street.
when I was
side.
one.
Yeah.
And I get my old Smoky there,
Oh.
and it's insane. Where
candle?
I ding ding ding, yeah,
candle shot
the,
you made me
the
take?
pecan shots.
Oh,
Yes.
Donnie,
I get this. I get this. The caramel.
I'm
flavor.
worried about your insides, Donnie. I'm worried,
They're all falling apart.
You like the
They're
sweeties,
falling
yeah,
apart.
yeah.
They're
I'm
falling-
worried about what's going on in there.
But shenanigans on 52nd Street. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
I go in there and then I mean, at least when he worked there, they had an employee who had teeth.
And I also always had I always had a
No, no.
bouncer. I always had a bouncer.
Is that the place that has like the bathroom, the sink that's outside the bathrooms?
No.
They used to one of those.
Oh, maybe.
That's the one on 60th Street.
Yeah, I haven't,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't
I
been
mixed
to that.
those up. I
has
mixed
the
those
sink.
up.
Yeah.
Where it's like you walk out of the bathroom, that's where you wash your sink in like a common area. They have a little sink there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I also worked at the garage. I forgot that on the
Oh, the
list.
garage. Oh, okay.
They would beat you up there?
Nope, not there.
Oh, you're a lucky
No,
one.
no.
You get run over by a Jeep?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it wasn't you then. Okay.
Not yet. There's still time.
All right. Well, I gotta ask you about
Yeah,
this.
he's still out there.
Do it.
The final inning.
Yeah.
This is a bar on Sheridan Road, and we're going to say right off of.
Become a Patreon supporter today by finding the quick link at ktownconnects.com.